Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. I'm Silver Orpheus. Last time we took on Zozo and found out where Terra was this entire time. We also met Ramuh, the Esper, who granted us the use of magicite, which we are going to be going over now. So this time we're going to be heading back to Jidoor, but before we do, we have some explaining to do. Most notably, Espers. Espers are the summons for this game, pretty much. If you've pretty much played a Final Fantasy game since Final Fantasy III, summons are a main staple. Actually, no. Yeah, since Final Fantasy III. I was gonna say 4, but no, 3 did it first. But anyway, in here in skills, we can see that we have a new option here. That being Espers, which we have 4 of: Ramuh, Kirin, Stray, and Siren. In addition, everyone in the party now has MP. So yeah, that's a thing now. So we can also get a feel for how much MP everyone has. Locke has 78 MP, Cyan has 96, and Gao has 91. For the uninitiated, well, actually, Gao ended up using some MP. I didn't use any of his rages while we had that little montage in Zozo. But yeah, he's missing 10 MP. But anyway, let's go ahead and go over some Espers here. Ramuh here has Bolt, Bolt 2, and Poison. Now you can see these times rates right over here. That is the learn rate. Now, normally you gain 1 point. So, after defeating an enemy in battle, you are rewarded with magic points. The enemy will give off a random amount of magic points, and this rate will the learn rate will multiply by that number. So, once you get to 100, you learn that spell automatically. So here you can see that Bolt has a times 10 learn rate. That means we come across an enemy with 10 that gives off 10 magic points. We have to kill 10 of that enemy in order to learn Bolt. Bolt 2, same thing, except it's times 2. So you would have to kill a set amount of enemy 50 times. Poison is times 5. And that's pretty much, well, that. Also here, at the very bottom, at level up, stamina plus 1. If we look over in our statuses, stamina is pretty much our defense. Or rather, not. But having a stamina plus up is really good for a tank. Now, moving on, off of Ramuh, we have Kirin, which gives off a crap ton of magic. Cure 2, Regen, Antdot, and Scan. This is really good. Kirin is an Esper that you want on somebody with high magic. In this case, Celeste is going to be the one taking off Kirin. No status. Not all Espers have level up bonuses, but merely, well, yeah, just some do, some don't. Locke, I am going to give... Well, let's look at what we have on Siren. We can learn Fire at times 6 rate, Slow at times 7, Mute at times 8, Sleep at times 10. This is actually real... I think I'm going to equip Siren to Locke. And finally, Stray, in future versions, was renamed Ketchi. So, Stray rewards a level up bonus of magic power plus 1. This is really good for anyone who you want on magic. Muddle, which is confused, this is pretty much confusion. Imp, and Float. Float pretty much makes the target immune to earth elemental attacks, so that can actually be pretty good as well. I think I'm not going to put that on Cyan, but I kind of want Ramuh on Oh, this is Oh, this is gonna be very... yeah, I'm gonna get Cyan Stray. Only for the reason that I kind of want Ramu on Gal out of anyone here. So, yeah, I'm gonna give Ramu to Gal for the stamina bonus. But anyway, that is pretty much it for Espers for now. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to Jidoor. On the way back, I would actually like to go over Iron Fist here. These guys appeared with Dada Luma in the boss battle. I would most certainly like to go over that. We can also go over magic points here since, well, we are here as well. I'm going to go ahead and use Magitech armor. Sword Tech. But yeah, we all have magic now as our, well... Yeah, we have magic in our, well, thing. Our battle... okay, the menu, if you want to go that far. We have Cure, which is good enough for what we have to do. And Gal is going to use Tech Laser. And now we're going to see our magic points pop up. 2 magic points. So, take 2 and multiply by each of the multipliers of each spell. So we come into skills, Esper. And we come into magic. Locke is 12% done with learning fire. 14% with slow, 16% with mute, 20% with sleep. Each spell, it has a different rate. So that's pretty much what you want to be paying attention for. And for this reason, I am especially going to be fighting enemies now than I have already. Mostly for the reason that the enemies from this point on, from up to this point, have been really just kicking our asses. So I really just want to dispose of them. Gal has no magic yet, so I'm just going to use Stray Cat, call it a day. Locke, just going to fight. Cyan can't use any magic either, so we're just going to go ahead and Sword Tech this. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm going to use Cure on Cyan. But I'm pretty sure you guys are probably asking, well, what about Terra? We know she's probably going to be joining us. She's probably going to be joining back with us at some point. And her unique ability was magic. So what then? Well, don't worry. Terra has something going up next. Also, Locke gained a level, which is really good. We have to get 2 more magic points to that. Really, really good. Cyan is low in health. Yeah, you're gonna want to do that. So, we're pretty much here at Jidoor. Provided we don't run into anything. Here we are. This is Jidoor, the western... Oh yeah, we've already talked to you. We have... Wait, that was our steps. Crap. 7,000... Oh, we are broke. Okay. We really need to start selling our useless weapons and such, because we are really not getting anything. The poor people have all left for the mountains. Yep. They're all in Zozo. Now that we're pretty much back here in Jidoor... Oh, here we go. This is actually some new piece of information. Only way to reach the Empire's higher is by air. Of course you realize you need an airship. That poses an issue, doesn't it? Ain't no easy way to make the Imperial lands. Maria, the opera singer, is gorgeous. Auction house. Still nothing going on. Can't really do anything here. So, provided you guys want to move it out of the way, we really have nothing else better to do. So let's head on inside of Alzer's house and discover you're panicking like mad. Maria! Are you talking to me? Sorry, my mistake. Wow, you could pass for Maria in a heartbeat. Hoo boy, now I'm really in trouble. Celeste looks just like Maria. And it appears we have a letter here. Let's go ahead and read it. That person dropped it off. He's the director of the operas here. Everyone just calls him Impresario. He's been in a tizzy ever since that letter arrived. My dear Maria, I want you for my wife. I'm coming for you. The Wandering Gambler. Who's this Wandering? What's his name? You born on a farm, son? A blackjack playing, world traveling, casino dwelling, free spirit. Well, I've kind of been waiting to get to Setzer. Setzer is a very interesting character in ways that we are going to be seeing in a bit. Of course, since we have the option to name him, he will be joining the party at some point or another. Keep that in mind. That's Setzer, owner of the world's only airship. If we could get that airship, we'd make the Empire in no time. Let's set up a meeting with Setzer. And that's also the name of the plan here. Also, I would really like to address the music here. Setzer's theme is one of my personal favorite songs in the entire game. I've always been a fan of cheery, upbeat music, and Setzer's theme is certainly that. I mean, being a gambler and all of that, it kind of goes with the territory, but then you have gambler themes like Ketchy and 7, where it's not really as much upbeat as it is, well, more ominous and mysterious. Ominous is kind of the wrong word for that, but that's besides the point. Well, now that we're outside here in Jidoor, I guess we can take a good look at the stores again, see what we can actually do. Nothing we can really purchase here that we really couldn't already. What I would like to do, though, is that I think it's about time for us to sell any equipment that we really have no use for, or pretty much anything that we have no use for, like leather hats, I think. Let me take a good look at our equipment and go from there. Okay, so I pretty much just decided to keep... Actually, no. There are things I want to get rid of. Shurikens I would like, but I'm going to get rid of all of the leather hats that I have, because those are disgustingly obsolete at this point. Same thing for leather armor. Those are ridiculously obsolete. No really need for those. Peace ring. That's actually really good. Jewel ring. Dark and petrify. Darkness is... Okay, I'm not even going to bother. Buckler is not good at this point in the game. Chainsaw, which is what we got in the montage, that is for Edgar, and that is really good. Fire Knuckle is also a really good weapon to have. Yeah, I don't think I want to get rid of anymore. I really don't want to risk it, but we do need to get rid of some stuff. For the sole purpose that we have way too much stuff to count, and we are starting to run pretty low on space. Yeah, not the best. We can check out the weapon shop, but I guarantee it's not really going to have much for us. Most of the stuff that we already... Oh! Hold on a minute. We have a winner here. The Forged is a new weapon. The Full Moon and the Fire Skein we can't use. We can't use any of the skeins or the edges. The Forged we can use though. Full Moon is a weapon for Locke. Same damage from back row. You know what? That's actually really good considering the fact that Locke has abysmal defense. So I think I'll actually go through with Full Moon. And then I'll just sell whatever items that they have on them right now. But then again, there are more than one Genji glove. And we might actually want it. Or I can take off the Mithril Blade. because that is much better than than the Mithril Blade. Keep Genji Glove on. And then we'll go ahead and equip the Forged to Cyan. Then we can get rid of his other 2 swords because Cyan is the only one here who specializes in that. So these weapons can pretty much go. Mithril Blade. This is actually really hard for me to make up my mind because in a game where there are 14 total party members, there's a lot to go over. And I don't know exactly what to do in the situation. So I kind of want to keep myself on guard because you know, there's going to be a lot of characters joining up and everyone uses different weapon classes. It's all a bit hard to remember, and that's pretty much the end of that. Anyway, I think that's about it for now. Next time on Final Fantasy VI, we are going to go to the Opera House and see if we can meet Setzer. See you guys then.